today's video. So I'm going to be addressing this comment that I got recently. It says, so with all this back and forth, what is the end goal here? Other than awareness, because now it's just you two picking at each other. My guess is all these girls on the group chat are trying to find their supplier. If succeeded, they all get a share. If you truly cared about unauthentic items being sold, you would expand to Posh and TikTok sellers. But no, you're sticking to the one platform that is very much like the one you're selling on. Both sides seem sus. We don't want to find Mariel or Rosie's supplier. We don't want to buy their fake ass shit. How does that even make sense? I'm calling them out saying that they're selling fakes, so why would I want to use their supplier and get fakes? Does that make sense to you? This is all sus because I'm just talking about whatnot. Well, today we're going to talk about Poshmark. Today we're going to talk about a seller on Poshmark that sells fake shit. A little bit different than Mariel and Rosie. Mariel and Rosie are saying that their stuff is authentic. This person is admitting that their stuff is fake. Let's get this through our heads. Even if you tell someone that you're selling something fake, it is still illegal. It does not fucking matter if you tell them that it is fake. It's still illegal. That seems like a really hard concept for people to grasp. They're like, well, I told them it was fake. That doesn't matter. It's still illegal. You're still selling a counterfeit item. Whether you disclose it or not, it's still illegal. One more time. Selling a counterfeit item is illegal, regardless of whether or not you disclose that it is not authentic. Okay? I literally feel like a robot and I have to repeat myself like 691 times because people just don't get it. There is a seller on Poshmark. I have proof that this person's selling fakes. They admit that they're selling fakes, so I am going to say their name. Their name is Murph Brooke. I first came across this seller actually this morning. Somebody tipped me off to them. They're like, hey, look at this shit. I'm like, whoa. We'll start with the screenshots and then I will show you guys videos. They're selling fake ass shit, but they're admitting that it's fake ass shit. So basically what they're doing is they're taking logos from companies like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Dior. They're taking the logos and then they're contacting their manufacturer and having them print these logos on t-shirts. You can't do that. You can't do that. You're literally stealing a fucking trademarked logo from a company and then putting it on something and using it to make money. You can't do that. If you go in their shows and you tell them that they can't do that, they'll be like, oh, the devil's in here. On Jesus, the devil's in here. It's like, Jesus is watching you and he is like, what are you doing? Let's just take a look at some of these screenshots. Look at this Chanel friggin' sweatshirt. Like, what? What? Who do you think you are? Taking somebody's logo and putting it on something and using it to make money. Who do you think you are? You just not have a brain? Or what? Because they are pretty ballsy to get on a live show and show their face and admit that this stuff isn't real. And by the looks of the username, it looks like that could be a first name and a last name. That takes a lot of stupidity to do that. Oh, this bag right here. They're saying that this is a VIP bag. We all know in a previous video I talked about someone who got kicked off Whatnot because they were selling VIP bags. They're fake. Whoa, look at this Louis Vuitton friggin' camo. I can't even see it. Wait, I can't see it. Where's the logo? Where's the logo? I can't see the logo. You can't do that. Ooh, we got the triple threat. We got the triple threat on this one. We got the Gucci, the Dior, and the Chanel. Triple threat. Look out. Look out. They're smart. Well, smart in the sense that when they do the listing, they're not putting a photo of the actual item. They're putting like, what the fuck are these? These look like wristbands that you use to like get into a rave with. Like what are those? They're not using an actual picture of the item, which is kind of smart. Smart. We're going to say smart. Hold on. I'm just realizing what this says. This says Louis Vuitton monogram. What? Whoa. All right, hold on. We're going to have to take a second to read all the brands on this one. All right, we have Fendi, Christian Dior, we have Chanel, we have Hermes, we have Saint Laurent, we have Gucci, we have Balenciaga, Prada, and then I don't know what the ZO is. I don't know what the ZO is because the picture's covering it. I don't know. Do I have a better picture of that? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't know, but like with the Louis Vuitton logos in the back. Whoa. Oh shit, this is the Prada, Chanel, Versace, Dior, Louis Vuitton, Gucci exclusive piece. Their show was actually pretty entertaining. Like, they were like dancing. They had like some good music playing and they were dancing. Like, the vibes were vibing. It's just they were doing illegal things while vibing. So maybe if we can get them to do not illegal things, then that'll be good. All right, this next one. Ooh, yep. We got the Louis Vuitton logo again with the Louis Vuitton logos inside of the Louis Vuitton logo. Whoa. Whoever made this one didn't let it dry. Look at that paint dripping down. Whoa, here we go. Wow, he's got the LV logos for his eyes. Got the Fendi. Ooh, we got Valentino in this one. YSL. Let's see. Dior, Chanel, Hermes. What else we got? We got the Prada. Oh, shit. Oh, this one. We got the Gucci, Chanel, Dior, Prada. It's giving 1990s TV show logo vibes. I'm going to include a video clip where this guy admits that he, you know, takes the logos and sends them to like a third party and has them made, and he's like trying to take credit. He's like, oh, I draw some of the stuff too. It's like you're still using a trademarked logo.
And we sent them to a third party and they finalized them. We've been dealing with them for like 3 years to check them.
He admits he's been doing it for 3 years too. Whoa, I thought this was just going on since June because that's how far back the person that sent me this stuff, that's how far back like they knew about it, I guess, or they first contacted Poshmark. That's another thing. Poshmark has been notified of this stuff and it's still going on. They're actually doing a big show tonight. I'm not going to upload this video till tomorrow, so I'll try to get more screenshots and like video recordings from their show tonight. Okay, we're back for a part 2. So I left off my video telling you guys that this person had a show supposed to be last night. Well, they didn't end up having the show because I think their closet got taken down. They have no more listings in their closet. Like, all of the listings are gone. So obviously Poshmark did something, which is great. I didn't even report these people yet. Like, I was going to, but I didn't even report them. So I feel like enough people reported them. I'll post a screenshot of what the closet looks like. Let's talk about what happened on Whatnot last night though. So I was in somebody's show and I have tons of screenshots to show you. I have a video as well. She was selling candles and keychains. I think that might be it. Candles and keychains with brands logos on them, like candles and keychains that she handmade, but they had like Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Like, here's a screenshot. Here's a picture of a Louis Vuitton keychain and a Chanel keychain that she made. Another picture of a candle, a Chanel candle. I think she sold this for like $45. Here's some more screenshots from her Instagram. So this is a is this a candle? Yeah, I think this is a candle, and it's the Chanel No. 5 like perfume bottle. Here's a water bottle with a bunch of Louis Vuitton logos on it. And actually, I'm looking right now. You can see there's one next to it with like a Barbie logo on it and Barbie. Okay, yeah, here's a screenshot from her like buy it now section on Whatnot. She's got more candles with the Chanel logo. These are actually cute. Little snow globes with the Chanel logo inside. She's got this tumbler with like Disney people on it, like Mickey and who is that? Daisy, and then it's got the Friends logo on it, and again, you can't take a legally trademarked logo and put it on something you made and sell that and make a profit off that. In her show, somebody, I don't know if I got the exact comment. I'm going to have to watch the video again, but somebody had said something along the lines of that. And she was like, oh, well, I'm making stuff that the brand doesn't already have, so you're allowed to do that. So she's saying because Chanel doesn't have candles with the CC logos on them, that she's allowed to do that. She's not saying that it's Chanel. And she's allowed to do that. That's a very clever thought, but it's not, no, that's not true. It doesn't matter if you tell them it's not Chanel, you're still using the logo that is legally trademarked. So I did get the comment. This person says, I was about to buy a candle for, and I showed my hubby and he said those were 100% illegal. I guess he would know because he works for a legal team. And this was her reply.
They're illegal because they don't sell candles like that though.
They're illegal because they don't sell candles like that. Again, clever thought, but it's not true. You're still using their logo that is trademarked, and you're profiting off of using their logo.
But I've been selling these candles now for how many years. I even sell them on Etsy, and they're custom made.
She just admitted she's been doing this for years. That's not a good look.
I'm just like, the time that it takes.
It's funny that she said the time that it takes, because this particular person has gotten a bunch of people kicked off Whatnot. Remember that person I talked about in a previous video, how I said she was selling fake Chanel VIP bags? She got her kicked off because she has a contact at Whatnot, because she's friends with a Whatnot mod, which once again just goes to show how corrupt that app is. She got somebody kicked off Whatnot for doing pretty much the same thing that she's doing. Selling illegal, counterfeit, fake shit. I don't know what more proof you guys need to realize that that app is just so fucked up. One thing that was really disappointing was that there was a bigger luxury seller in her room supporting her. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You should know better. But somebody told me that this particular seller has a like water bottle with either like a Louis Vuitton logo on it or a Chanel logo on it, which if you do that, like if I were to take, like this is Dunkin' Donuts, but just pretend this was a water bottle. Pretend this was a water bottle that I made with a Dunkin' Donuts logo on it. If I were to do that and keep it for myself, like you can do that. It's still like, what are you doing? Like what? It's when you turn around and sell it and make a profit off of it. That's when the issue is. So I was like, well, maybe this particular seller, she had that water bottle, maybe she just made it for herself, but no, somebody told me that she had bought it from another seller. So I'm like, you should know better. Do we need to Google? Do we need to go to Google? Hold on. This is a question that I found. Can I sell something with a sports logo on it? So like a sports team logo. Using a sports logo without permission or a license can result in legal action and financial penalties, including fines, damages, and legal fees. So that's like a sports team. This question says, can you sell things with logos on them? To avoid legal issues, it's crucial to obtain explicit permission from the company that owns the logo before using it on merchandise for sale. This permission is typically granted through a licensing agreement, and it may involve payment or royalties of other considerations. Do you think Chanel, do you think Louis Vuitton is really okay with you taking their logo and putting it on something and profiting off of them? No. And do you think that you're going to be able to send them an email and be like, can I sell water bottles with your logo in my Whatnot show? They're going to be like, the fuck? No. Or they're going to be like, yeah, give us 99.9% of the profit. It's not, you can't do it. And people keep going back to saying, well, it's handmade. It's handmade. It doesn't fucking matter. You're not using something that belongs to you. Okay, yeah, you bought the fucking wax from Hobby Lobby or whatever, but you're using a legally trademarked logo. You can't do that. Again, it's really scary to see like a bigger luxury seller supporting that. That's because you just lose all credibility. And if you're selling like that fake shit and then you're trying to sell real shit, you lose credibility too. Because it's like, what if the other shit? How do we know the other shit isn't fake too? At least in my opinion, in my common sense opinion, I'd be like, how do we know everything isn't fake? I know I'm gonna get people being like, Vanessa, why do you do this? Why do you care? Are you the Whatnot police? As if that's so bad. As if it's a bad thing to want people to do good things and not scam people and fuck people over. People are like, oh, you're a Karen. It's like, are we still using that word in 2024? Like, is that still a thing? Because, again, yes, I'm aware this issue is huge. There's Canal Street in New York City. I've been there. It's very scary. It is very scary. I went there. Well, I used to go to New York City twice a year for like YouTube events, like beauty events, like IMATS and BeautyCon and Generation Beauty. I went to Canal Street a couple times. Like I said, it's scary. You know, you've got people like that'll literally come at you. They'll be like in an alleyway and they'll walk out and be like, you want to buy this bag? Or they'll open up their friggin' jacket and be like, purses for sale. You want to buy some purses? It's like, yeah. And they're wearing like masks. And this was like pre-COVID too. Because they want to do it like secretive. They're not on Whatnot showing their face being like, oh yeah, look at this, I made this, like, because they know that what they're doing is illegal, so they're trying to be sneaky about it. It is a huge problem. It's much bigger than me. It's much bigger than anything I can do, but I will call out people like this if I see it, because they're spreading false information. Like, this girl was so adamant. I actually messaged her on Instagram too, and as of this morning when I'm filming the video, she hasn't replied back to me. I'll show you the DM that I sent her. I said, hey girl, just a heads up, it's illegal to use the company's logo on something you make and sell it. I saw that someone mentioned it in your show. It doesn't matter if you're making something the brand doesn't make, you are using a legally trademarked logo. So I feel like I didn't like come at her. I wasn't like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like I feel like I was being nice and just, hey, just a heads up, you know, you can't actually do that. It's crazy. You got people on there like Rosie and Mariel selling fakes. They're telling you, oh my gosh, hold on. This is going to be a whole separate video. Guys, I have content for days about this shit. I really do. You have people like Mariel and Rosie selling stuff, fake stuff, and they're claiming that it's not fake. And then you've got people saying, oh, this is fake, but it's okay if I tell you that it's fake. No. And then you have other people that are taking the logos and putting it on their own stuff, and they'll be like, well, I made it. No. It sucks because now you don't know who to trust. I got a bunch of comments on my last few videos, and they're like, you know, there are legit sellers on Whatnot that aren't shady. I'm like, yeah, there really are. But I mean, I raise an eyebrow to pretty much everyone now. There's probably only a handful of sellers on Whatnot, on live selling platforms that I trust. If you guys want me to make a video like shouting out some live sellers, I can do that, because I know I make videos like calling out the bad people, but I can give a shout out to good people too, because there are good people on that app. It really does take one bad apple to ruin it for everyone. Like, that saying is so true. Oh, another thing, I want to show you guys this. So this t-shirt that I have, it says YouTube on it. This is the official YouTube logo. I went to a YouTube partner meetup back in, I think it was 2011. It was in New York City. It was at the Google headquarters in New York City. It was so much fun. But yeah, they gave out these shirts. And these shirts are printed, I don't even know what the brand is, but YouTube printed these shirts. They can do that because they own the copyright to this logo. I cannot take this logo and go make a shirt and sell it. I can't do that. YouTube can do that once again because they own the logo. You get it? You get it? Does that make sense? I feel like that's not a hard concept to grasp, but some people are still like, oh no, I made it. Like, no, you didn't, no. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I am gonna film a video right after this with like crazy videos. I've got crazy like screenshots and videos to show you guys. It's literally crazy. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.